Is it like, hello, and welcome to Momentum Monday with me, Emily McHugh, your supercharged coach and host. And today we have a little bit of a new format to share with you. And we'll see how this goes today because I'm doing some experimenting. So whenever you're experimenting, it's new things, new ways of doing things. So I'm experimenting with launching this into a podcast called Welcome to Supercharge with Emily. Actually, the podcast would be Supercharge with Emily, the podcast. Let me know what you think about that. So that is the goal. That's the goal. So I'm just trying it out and see what's going to work. But we're still doing Momentum Monday. This is still the segment of Momentum Monday for you today. All right. So we're going to go right into our topic. We have a special topic, as we always do on Momentum Monday, and the topic is pause and reflect. And I recently wrote about this in the Supercharge Weekly newsletter, which goes out each week. So if you haven't subscribed to that yet, you may want to subscribe to it. Just visit emilymchugh.com/free gift, and you'll get some positive mindset tips and also be added to our newsletter. So the whole idea of pausing and reflection, it's really important for entrepreneurs because it's something we need to make the time to do. And today I'm going to share with you why that is so important. And it may seem obvious, of course, but beyond just the obvious. We don't want to take anything for granted. But before you do that, let me remind you to do this. Make sure to subscribe and like the channel. And let's see here. Let me see something. I hope you're hearing me. I don't think the sound effects are working today. I don't know what's happening. I'm really not sure what's going on with sound effects. But anyway, hopefully, I don't know. It's just not. I don't know. I just don't understand. Oh, I do know why. I do know why. This again. Yeah? Why am I not hearing it? I don't know. This is all weird. Oh, let's try this. Okay, now you should hear it. Now you should hear it. Wow. Okay. Again, a lot of experimentation happening today, but if you don't try anything new, you will never learn anything new, right? So my little friend is encouraging you to subscribe, so I encourage you to do that as well. All right, so back into today's, and we're going to go right into our presentation on pause and reflect because it's such an important discussion. But before we even go into the 3 tips, we have 3 main tips for you today. I wanted to do a bit of an overview on some key aspects of pausing and reflecting. And can you hear the music? Can you hear the music in the background? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what you hear, what you're not hearing. So this will be an interesting Momentum Monday today. But what I want you to start off by doing with this topic is you have to think about reserving some time on your daily schedule, on your calendar for pausing and reflection. Literally pausing and reflection as a calendar item. I don't know if that sounds strange, if that sounds unusual to you, but it's something that should be scheduled in. And I like to use the word reserve because it's a sacrosanct time and it helps to build some form of stability in your business foundation and also for yourself, that check-in time that you have. The next thing I encourage you to do is maybe reserve 30 minutes or even 15 minutes per day or whatever time you can find to do this. So first of all, be willing to reserve the time, and secondly, reserve a certain amount of time because it does wonders for you mentally and physically. In a world where we don't have a lot of control, this is your time to really kind of press pause on the world. And then I want you to find a place, a comfortable place where you can just chill out. It could be your front porch, it could be in your settee somewhere, wherever you find, in your garden, in your backyard, some place that you can set aside to go and do this. Now let's go right into the tips. Those are some of the pre-tips. But let me highlight the fact that pausing and reflecting, it is not a luxury. Reflection is not a luxury. It's not something reserved for people who have leisure time. This is something important for everyone to do. It's not just something you do in your spare time when you don't have anything else to do. And it is critical for entrepreneurs. And I have you know it's as important as eating and sleeping and all the other basics of life. Taking that time to reflect and think, because it allows you to calm down and helps you to weather any storms you have ahead. So give it a try and let me know the results. So now let's go into some 3 key reasons we need to pause and reflect. 3 key reasons. The first one, it's a reminder to yourself. It's a reminder that this is something you need to do, that you need to do something. When you sit and reflect or pause and reflect, you're doing something that is important. So it reminds you that it is something important that you're doing. It's also a reminder of other things that are important to you. It's a chance to think about what those things are and actually do them or make the time to do them. So it is, as I said, that pause button. It's your chance to press the pause button on this busy world we're in. The second thing that it allows you to do is refreshes you. It's that time to just stop and just say, a little bit of refreshing. And in the busy, hectic pace of life, people say, stop the world, I want to get off. This is your chance to slightly stop the world. Stopping the world for a moment, for you to collect your thoughts, for you to I was about to get into the third one. That's coming right up next. But the refreshing of your mind, having that space to just chill out. That is what this is allowing you to do. And the third thing is it allows you to refocus. So when you pause and reflect, you can think about something more carefully, more intentionally, and that gives you that focus. And it can help you to refocus if you did not have the clarity, if you were losing some kind of perspective and you needed to regain perspective and regain clarity. When you pause and reflect, you're able to do that. You're able to refocus. And that is so necessary, essential, and critical. So let me summarize these 3 key points. Why do we need to pause and reflect? Because it's a reminder of what's important to you. Let me highlight that point. What's important to you. Okay? Not everybody else, but what's important to you. It's a chance to refresh yourself, come apart, just kind of recollect, just allow yourself to just be and rest a moment. Very important. And thirdly, it allows you to refocus on things that are important to you, things that matter to you, goals that you set for yourself, and now you can put it all in perspective. So pausing and reflection are critical to your well-being, critical to your entrepreneurial success, and I highly encourage you to do it. And I hope you will drop in the comments below. Let me know if you reserved that time this week or today, and how did it go for you? How did you spend that time? Were you able to gain some clarity that you may have not had in a while, just because you did set aside that time to do this? I look forward to your feedback on it. And as always, I want to thank you. But before I thank you for watching, let me do something else. Yeah, let me thank you for watching. This is going to be an outro screen. Again, I'm testing all this stuff for my new podcast launch. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how you like the branding, and we'll see. And tell me if you hear this song. So the next thing I want to remind you to do, okay, I just thanked you. Yeah, I did that. Okay, hold on. Subscribe again. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget. My little friend, he is insistent that you do this. So subscribe at Supercharged Coach on YouTube and at Supercharged Club on Instagram, and of course at Emily the Entrepreneur if you're already following that, but at Supercharged Club to kind of be up on what we're doing with the Supercharged Club. So again, guys, thank you for being here today. It's always exciting to have you on Momentum Monday, and let me know your thoughts about my podcast. I'm hoping to have different segments on it. Momentum Monday is one of them, and hopefully bring back Supercharged Sunday, where I used to interview wonderful entrepreneurs and different people in my Supercharged Club. So stay tuned for all the excitement coming your way. Until next time, stay supercharged. Bye bye.